Hi there, I'm Anna and I'm a physio based in Billericay in Essex, and I also take lots of Pilates classes from my studio. I'm starting to run some pre and postnatal classes in November this year, and in the lead up to that I wanted to talk to you a bit about injuries and reasons why you should exercise during and following pregnancy. So today I'm going to talk to you about 4 benefits of exercising and keeping yourself active during pregnancy. So the first one I'm going to talk about is lower back and pelvic pain. So when you're pregnant, once the baby starts growing, it's going to start putting more weight into the front of your body as the baby grows. If we think about our posture, we all stand with a natural curve into our backs. Okay, so we should have a natural curve through our lower back. However, as the weight increases into the front of our body, it can cause that arch to increase. So I'm just going to put this backpack on just to give you an idea. So as soon as I put this on, I actually want to start standing a bit more in this position. Okay, so if I keep my back strong, my glutes strong, my abs strong, then hopefully I'm going to be able to support that weight a little bit more effectively. So that might mean that either I don't go into quite so much of an arch through my lower back, so I'm able to maintain this position a little bit more easily, or if I do sink into that arch, my body is strong enough to tolerate being in that position. Okay, so our change in posture in itself isn't too much to worry about, but it's just tolerating that position as well. So either keeping yourself strong so that you're not so likely to go into that increased arch in your back, or so that if you do start to fall into that position, your body is strong enough to tolerate that change in posture. That's my first reason. So second benefit is thinking about the joints in the rest of our body. So if we think about our joints, they're supported and stabilised by our ligaments. So if you think about your ligaments like a bit of blue tack, towards the end of your pregnancy, your body starts to release more of a hormone called relaxin, and that causes your ligaments to become a little bit more lax. That needs to happen so that you get a bit more flexibility in your pelvis to allow you to give birth. So it needs to happen. But if you think about it, so your ligaments there to support your joints, and then that increase in relaxin might just cause that bit more laxity, that bit of stretch. That in itself isn't a problem if your muscles are strong. So the stronger your muscles are going to stay, the more they're going to support your joints. So your muscles support your joints as well as your ligaments. So if you keep your muscles strong, even though you've got that bit of increased laxity in your ligaments, your joints are still going to be well supported. So that's going to mean it's much less likely that you're going to suffer from other joint aches and pains throughout your pregnancy. So keeping strong muscles throughout the rest of your body to reduce other joint aches and pains is second benefit. And number 3, third benefit, is thinking about preparing yourself for labour. So we don't know how long your labour is going to be, but it could be a really long time. So I haven't had a baby myself, but I've done some endurance events. So it's got here. So last year I did Chelmsford Marathon, and that took me like 4 and a bit hours. And I also did an Ironman in Switzerland, and that took Ironman triathlon, and that took me 13 and a bit hours. So both of those events took me quite a long time, and I did not go into either of those events without training for them, without thinking about how can I prepare my body so that I can tolerate the endurance and the stamina required for me to get through both those events. So if you think about labour in the same way, you want to try and prepare your body to tolerate being active and working for a long time. So the more you can keep exercising, the more you're going to maintain your endurance and your stamina to prepare you for labour, and hopefully that will make it easier for you when that happens. And so that's number 3. And then number 4 is thinking about our mental health. So I think this year during lockdown and things, we've talked a lot about mental health. Everyone's been quite hot on it. So we know that exercise has a lot of benefits for our mental health as well as our physical health. So when you exercise, it releases endorphins into your body. So they're a hormone that make you feel happy. And we also know from studies that if you exercise regularly, you have better sleep than those that don't exercise regularly. So if you can keep yourself exercising regularly, you'll hopefully sleep better. And I don't know about you, but if I have a bad night's sleep, I'm usually pretty grumpy and moody the next day. If I have a good night's sleep, the day seems a lot better. So having a good night's sleep is really important in keeping and improving our mood as well. as well as exercising and releasing those endorphins. So try and keep yourself exercising during pregnancy, if not for any of those physical reasons, for mental reasons as well. So they're my 4 benefits I wanted to talk to you about today, and hopefully they've all made sense and it's helped you feel motivated that you want to keep yourself active and exercising during your pregnancy. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop me a message, and I'll try and get back to you and help out as best I can. But yeah, I hope that's encouraged you to keep yourselves going. Great, thanks for listening. Bye.